Hey guys, today we are going to be looking at the calf muscle. Specifically, we're going to be looking at how to get you a bit of relief from the discomfort and tension you might be carrying in your calf muscles. Now, your calves are predominantly made up of the gastrocnemius at the top, the big chunky one, and the soleus at the bottom. You've also got the plantaris muscle and the tibialis posterior muscle, which are also involved as part of the calf group. Now, the calf muscles, their main role is to plant the foot. So it's taking the foot away from the shin. If you're someone who does a lot of running, if you do a lot of dancing, long distance walking, maybe even cycling, jumping activities, anything like that, you're probably going to find you get tight calves. And it is worth looking after them because your calf muscles can quite easily develop minor little injuries which long term can turn into bigger problems. So we're going to start off with a bit of self massage, then we're going to do a bit of stretching, and then we're going to show a little bit of love to the Achilles tendon as well. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so we're going to start off with a little bit of self-massage. Now for this, I'm going to use a spiky massage ball. You can use a smooth one, but lads, just to warn you, the smooth ones do catch your leg hair and it can be a bit uncomfortable and annoying. You can also use a foam roller. You could also do this with a massage gun, but I find actually using something like a ball or a foam roller gives you a bit more control and gets you the ability to get a little bit deeper into the tissues. It's quite straightforward. We're going to start off by just warming the muscle up. So just stick the ball on the floor, stick your leg onto the ball, like so, and you're just going to roll up and down the leg. Okay, don't apply too much pressure to start off with. Come all the way up to the back of the knee and all the way down, starting from the heel. And you're just going to warm the tissues up. So like I say, not too much pressure, and just work up and down. Spend about a minute or two doing this just to get everything warmed up before we start going deeper. So now we're going to go a bit deeper. We're going to apply a little bit more pressure, and as you do that, make sure you slow down a little bit. So again, start at the bottom, apply a bit more pressure, and then what we're doing this time is we're specifically feeling out for those spots that feel a bit tighter. So I've got one there, okay? So it's a little bit of a tender spot that just feels a little bit tighter than the rest of the calf. So what you're going to do is you're then going to increase the pressure by bringing the other leg over and just resting it on top of the leg that's being massaged. Okay? Now this alone may be enough just to start releasing it off. So just hold it for about 30 to 60 seconds until you feel it relax. If you get to 60 seconds and notice that it's not relaxing, what you can do to help release it off is just pull the toes up and the foot up towards the shin to create a localized stretch in that spot, and that should do it. Okay, relax that one and then carry on and find the next tight spot. Okay, do it all the way up and down the leg, do the inside, do the outside, and then move on to the other leg. Take your time with this, don't rush it. It's worth taking a good sort of 10 to 15 minutes to do it properly, because this one technique alone is going to provide you with a lot of relief, and things may feel loads better just from doing this. So stretching off your calf muscles is actually pretty straightforward. All you need is a step or an elevated platform of some description to be able to just put your foot on and then drop your heel off the back of the platform or the step. As soon as you do this, you're going to feel a stretch straight away. We're going to start off with our legs straight. We're just going to do one leg at a time. Drop the heel down until you feel a stretch and just hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then what you should find is that it relaxes a little bit and you're able to go just a little bit deeper. Once you've done it with a straight leg, we're actually going to do it with a bent leg to then stretch off the soleus as well. And it's the same principle, 10 to 15 seconds, and then just go a little bit deeper when you feel it relax. Obviously, when you've done one leg, move on and do the other leg. Okay, so we've massaged out the muscles and we've had a good old stretch. Now what we're going to do is just show the Achilles tendon a little bit of love, because ultimately that's where all the muscles are attaching into to help them attach to the bones. So what we're going to do this is just bring your foot up and rest it onto the other leg. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and thumb like this. I'm just going to grab the Achilles tendon, make sure I relax it by just pointing the toes away from the shin, and then just move it around a little bit, okay? Just get a good grip on it and just wiggle it around. What you may find is it's tighter in one direction than it is in the other. just drop it towards the tighter, or pull it towards the tighter direction, and just hold it there and just let it relax a little bit more. Okay, just spend a few seconds doing this. Work all the way down towards the heel bone and all the way up towards where you feel it joining to the muscle. And what you may notice when you're doing that is on the little gap between the Achilles tendon and the bones, that there are a few little spots that feel a bit tender. Don't be afraid to just get your thumb or your finger into those spots and just give yourself a bit of self-massage to just release those bits off as well. Okay, and this is then just going to help finish everything off that we've already done on the calves. Okay, and that's that. That is how to release off your calf muscles and your Achilles tendon, and just try and release some of that discomfort you may be getting from all your activity. I hope the video helps, guys. If it does, please make sure you give me a like, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please remember to subscribe and hit the little notification bell to make sure you hear about my future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.